Hello. We're here to talk today about the changes to Freddie Mac's Loan Prospector. So recently they changed the system from the new Loan Advisor Suite and created a new conduit to communicate directly with Encompass. This allows for the direct back and forth between the systems and alleviates the need to make corrections within Loan Prospector. While it's always been a requirement that you needed to complete the application fully, it's imperative now because Loan Prospector will not run without the loan application being completed appropriately. One of the areas that they've added is the Freddie Mac additional data screen. You'll find it in the forms. You may need to show all, but it'll list as Freddie Mac additional data. And you can complete all of the necessary things. Some of it will carry over once you've completed the application, but there will be times where you'll need to add. I would always complete any box that looks like it would fit your loan. If it doesn't make sense to you, you probably don't need it. The other thing is if you're going to be running a Home Possible or Home Possible Advantage loan, that you're going to need to scroll down to the bottom and you'll look for number 4 in the Define Data's Offering Identifier, and you'll take it down to either Home Possible or Home Possible Advantage. I believe it just will list Home Possible, but it'll read Home Possible. It'll read it as if it's a Home Possible Advantage going to 97. It should read it. So when you're ready to run it, you're going to use the new, you'll request underwriting, and you'll drop down to the second from the bottom, which is the Freddie Mac Loan Product Advisor System to System. That's the choice you need to make to run your file for underwriting. There are a couple of different items to make sure you're validated. You always want to click the Merged Credit checkbox. As before, you'll always check the credit provider, Equifax Mortgage Solutions. Then you'll pick the credit reporting agency that you used, and you want to make sure that you've entered your credit reference number as noted. If by chance you're using Certified or Credit Assure, you'll need to look on the credit report, identify where it says the customer number. You'll use the grid to identify the appropriate branch code. And then, so this example, U218L, U218L would be 8759. And you would enter it into the branch code section. If you're using CIC, you would need, you get an error, put CL in front of the credit reference number, and that should give you, and try it again, should give you the clearance to go forward. If you're using CIS, remove the dash in the credit report number, and it adds the addition branch code of 6481 to the loan file setup. Submissions and findings. There's another tab right next to the order, view results. This is where you'll see all your submissions, as well be able to review the findings for it. If you're receiving errors, you can use the Freddie Mac Loan Quality Advisor, as noted there. It'll list the validation results. Some of them won't matter, like you'll see the first one there, warning, note date is required. It wouldn't be, you won't be able to run past it. So go ahead and If you can't, if it doesn't, when you hit the go to field and it doesn't take you to the appropriate screen, most of this information will be on the Freddie Mac data, additional data screen. But for information that's missing, such as VA, you'll have to go into the appropriate VA fields to find those and add the information.
And that's the
end. So if you have any questions with regards to it, you can refer back to this. We'll also be putting this video as well as the PDF of what we've went through on the portal for your review under Loan Prospector. So I appreciate it and have a great day.